Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars Scoundrels. Han Solo should be basking in his moment of glory. After all, the cocky smuggler and captain of the Millennium Falcon just played a key role in the daring raid that destroyed the Death Star and landed the first serious blow to the Empire in its war against the Rebel Alliance. But after losing the reward his heroics earned him, Han's got nothing to celebrate, especially since he's deep in debt to the ruthless crime lord Jabba the Hutt. There's a bounty on Han's head, and if he can't cough up the credits, he'll surely pay with his hide. The only thing that can save him is a king's ransom, or maybe a gangster's fortune. That's what a mysterious stranger is offering in exchange for Han's help, less than legal help with the riskier than usual caper. The payoff will be more than enough for Han to settle up with Jabba and ensure he never has to haggle with the Hutts again. All he has to do is infiltrate a fortified stronghold of a Black Sun crime syndicate underboss and crack the galaxy's most notoriously impregnable safe. It sounds like a job for miracle workers or madmen. So, Han assembles a gallery of rogues who are a little of both, including his indispensable sidekick Chewbacca and the cunning Lando Calrissian. If anyone can dodge and deceive and defeat the heavily armed thugs, killer droids, and Imperial agents alike, and pull off the heist of the century, it's Solo's Scoundrels. But will their crime really pay, or will it cost them the ultimate price? And what I especially like is this little tagline right here. To make his biggest score, Han's ready to take even bigger risks. But even he can't do this job solo. The second I read that, I was like, yee! That's such a funny tagline. I just thought it was cool. Anyway, premise is, like it says, it's basically Star Wars meets Ocean's 11. And even though there's an assortment of rogues that Han is gathering up are basically being, going along right alongside those of Han, Chewie, and Lando, they still, for the most part, do a pretty good job at holding their own and keeping themselves sort of interesting and likable. There's the twin thieves Bink and Tavia. There's Winter, who's like this person who has like this perfect memory, and she's like there's this whole little subplot about how she apparently knows Princess Leia, and she's like all worried about her or whatever. And there's the character by the name of Dozer, who is like the front man until Lando is pulled in. And there's kind of this whole thing about him being like a little resentful for that. And, there's the character Injor. I think that's how it's pronounced. And, he's the guy that hires Han. And then lastly, there's Villacor, the guy they're planning on pulling the heist from. And there's this whole complicated deal with this piece of lost Alderaanian, not really lost, this piece of really rare Alderaanian technology called a cryodex. And and anyway, it's all really great, interesting. There's you don't really need to read the book. I mean, you don't really need to watch the movies in order to know what's going on. You kind of get the gist of it. You don't have to be a major fan. You don't have to know what the Black Sun really, or know who the Hutts are. They explained it fairly well. And, yeah. Anyway, there are some stuff you gotta know There's some stuff you gotta, gotta watch the movie to kind of get like the Death Star and how the Winter's worried about Princess Leia and so forth, but for the most part, you don't really need to read this to watch the movie to know what's going on, and that's a major plus for me. But though like a lot of the characters do hold up their own, there are also plenty of kind of boring characters that you're just gonna forget about, you know. And yeah. Anyway, overall, is it great? Is enjoyable? You know, my final rating is 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's kind of feels a little slow at the start, but overall, and of course it's during the start and setup where, like, yeah, actually, that's kind of where you kind of do need to at least watch A New Hope to kind of get the gist of what's going on, or get the setup. But overall, it was a great, enjoyable flick. I mean, great, enjoyable read. Enjoyed it, liked it, recommend it. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, when I'll be taking a look at a rather infamous author and who's known for making a rather infamous series, and though I will not be taking a look at that series, nor do I plan on taking a look at the fanfic that inspired in any time within the foreseeable future, so don't bother asking me. Instead, I'll be taking a look at something a little more recent. But till next time, see you later. Have a nice day.